Would you like to know a simple way past obstacles like these? Why, the Simply Jetpacks mod, of course, which are not so simple to craft, but once you have it, it makes things a lot easier. The Leadstone Jetpack is the most basic of the jetpacks, and is the easiest to make. You will need 9 lead, 8 leather, 15 redstone, 2 sulfur, 32 copper, 2 tin, 1 gold, 8 iron, 2 silver, and 2 sand. The hardware you'll need is furnace of any type to make glass, and of course to smelt your ores. Dynamo for power, a pulverizer to make sulfur. It can also make it easier to get the ingots you need because it doubles your ore. Iron pickaxe to mine redstone, silver, and lead. For Pulverizer and Dynamo tutorials, follow the links in the description. Before we begin, you will need to get some sulfur. There are several ways to get sulfur, but most of them require a pulverizer. Please check out the raw pulverizer tutorial in the description to learn how to make one. The first way to get sulfur is to get some sulfur nether ore, which will yield 24 ore each. Blaze rods give you a 50% chance of sulfur in the pulverizer. Nether quartz ore, netherrack, and coal give you a 10% chance of getting sulfur, the coal being the easiest option to get the material in question. First, let's get all our materials together. Put our furnace down and put our sand in there to make glass. You can also smelt your ores. Hopefully you pulverize them so you'll be smelting dust. Now let's start with the Leadstone Flux Capacitor. You will need 2 of these, so make sure each slot gets 2 of each material. In the center, place copper, and place lead on each side of the copper. The bottom center will take your sulfur, and on each side of that you'll need to place redstone. Finally, the top center slot gets more redstone, and you will have the Leadstone Flux Capacitor. Now we need to craft 3 coils of 2 different variety. So place 3 redstone in the upper right corner and lower left corner. Place 1 gold ingot in the center to craft 1 redstone reception coil, and then 2 silver ingots to make 2 redstone transmission coils. Now we need to craft 6 copper gears. Place 6 iron ingots in the center of the crafting area and 6 copper ingots to the top and bottom of the iron. Then place 6 copper ingots to the right and left of the iron. You're now ready to craft the 2 steam dynamos your jetpack requires. Place the 2 redstone transmission coils you crafted on the top center. Below that, place 2 copper ingots, placing 2 copper gears to the right and left of those copper ingots. Place 2 redstone on the bottom center and 2 copper ingots to each side of that. Now let's craft our item ducts. You will get 6 from this recipe, so you will only need to craft it once. This recipe is simple: 1 lead ingot in the center with tin on each side of the lead. Now it's time to craft the Pneumatic Servo, placing your last piece of redstone in the center of the crafting area. Place iron on the top and bottom of the redstone and glass to the left and right of the redstone. Now it's time to build a leadstone thruster. So for that, place the redstone reception coil in the top center and an item duct to the left and right of that. Place a flux capacitor in the center and copper gears to the left and right. Finally, your pneumatic servo goes in the bottom center with steam dynamos to the left and right. The last thing we need is an unused leather tunic. To craft that, simply fill the crafting area with leather, leaving the top center slot blank. Now we are ready to craft our jetpack. Place the other flux capacitor in the top center with the lead on each side of it, and the leather tunic in the center of the crafting area with lead on each side of that. And finally, the leadstone thruster in the bottom center. And you now have yourself a Leadstone Jetpack. Press F to turn on your jetpack and C to enable hover mode. Now you are ready to fly like Superman, right? Wrong. Sorry. I was not trying to trick you, I promise. You need to charge the jetpack with an energetic infuser and a dynamo. Please follow these links for those tutorials.